Two La Crosse brothers shared a very special trip this weekend together. They were on board the latest Freedom Honor flight from here in La Crosse to our nation's capital. News 8's Lou Hillman joined them on the day-long trip, and he joins us now with more. Lou?
Well, Mike, the whole idea is to give area World War II veterans a chance to see the memorial put up in their honor. It was an incredible day for all, but maybe even more so for the Towner brothers, who were able to share the trip of a lifetime together.
Thank you.
As Bill and Bob Towner arrive at Dulles Airport in Virginia, they receive a hero's welcome from complete strangers. Hundreds of people form a line to welcome the brothers and 87 other area World War II veterans arriving on the latest Freedom Honor flight.
Thank you so much.
It's the kind of thank you most veterans never had at the end of the war.
When we first came home, we didn't have any of that. My folks didn't even meet me at the depot, let alone a whole band of receptionists like we had here now today.
Bill, a Marine, is the older of the two at 85 years old. He was just getting out of the service when Bob, now 84, was starting his duty in the Navy, but it would not last long.
Then we got about halfway over to Japan, and that's when they dropped the bombs, so we turned around and headed back then. Oh, I peeled a lot of potatoes and scrubbed a lot of the decks. That's about it.
After the war, the two returned to western Wisconsin and started families. They've remained close all these years.
I enjoy every day I spend a day with Bob. We're close together. We're really good, close-knit brothers, and I think the world of him, and I don't know what he thinks to me, but...
So when the opportunity came up to go on this trip together, the Towner brothers were ecstatic. Like many of the veterans, they were in awe of the World War II memorial. One of the more moving spots is the Freedom Wall. On it are 4,048 gold stars, each representing 100 Americans who died in the war.
Especially when you're seeing that wall of stars there, you think of all the guys that were killed. And
construction on this memorial started in 2001 and was completed in 2004. Now, almost 6 decades after the war ended, the priority is getting the World War II veterans here so they can see it in person.
And I'm so happy that I had the chance to experience this trip today. It was more than what I ever anticipated it was.
The Freedom Honor Flight Group made several more stops around Washington, D.C., the last at the Marine Corps War Memorial. It was then back to the airport to fly home. Already one of the best days ever for the Towner brothers.
But you've just got to be here yourself to realize how nice it really is. And it didn't disappoint me one bit.
But little did they know, there was one last surprise waiting for them when they landed. Family and friends gathered to give the veterans an emotional welcome home, making for the perfect end to a perfect day.
When we first came home, we didn't get much of a reception. This made up for it, I believe.
What an incredible experience. Again, a big thank you to the folks at Freedom Honor Flight for allowing us to participate. And we'll have more stories on the trip the next few nights right here on News 8. So, Mike, much more yet to come.
All right, thanks very much, Lou. We look forward to that. Also, we want to let you know that we put together a slideshow of pictures from Saturday's trip. You can find those on our webpage. It's news8000.com.